Hey, Bricka. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Jenna. Sent me an email. All right, let me check the email. No, that's not the email I want. What the fuck are you doing that? Sending me to that one. That's me my stupid old work email that I haven't used in, hey, Bambi, in months. Hey, Elf. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Fernanda. Your email got marked as spam. Yes. Very nice email. Thank you very much, Jenna. I unmarked it as spam. I sent it to my email inbox. It's not spam. Right, it's Diet Pepsi. Coke? I've already forgotten. Was it Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke? Diet soda, at any rate, which, ew. Do you guys know where ham comes from? Tree. Comes from the ham tree. Diet Coke, right. Comes from piggies, the deli. Comes from my butt. Hey, Lurker. No job yet. Hey, Caroline. Hamburg. Comes from my butt. That's where it comes from. What do you think of that, huh? My migraine passed, and then you ended up with a tummy ache. So, shitty night all around then, Jenna. That sucks. I ate nachos and then I got horrible tummy cramps and chills. What'd you have on the nachos? Like, did you have like sour cream on them? Because I don't know, maybe sour cream was had gone bad or something. Beans and rice and melted cheese curds. beans and rice and melted cheese curds. It's probably the beans. I'm going to blame the beans. Taco Bell dip thing. Probably that then. It's the Taco Bell thing. Bad night, yeah. I bet. Show off my luscious locks. Honestly, I don't like having my hair forward like this. You know, like maybe it's weird, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Look like a prince. Your hair's straight. My hair is normally straight. It's just after I shower, it gets this this curl. Dad asked if I touched the thermostat because it keeps going up to 85. I was like, no, but if I ever did, it would not be to make it warmer. Fair. They take batteries. I was unaware. I genuinely did not know that thermostats take batteries. The more you know. My locks in high school. Did I? I honestly don't remember if my hair curled like that in high school. I did have long hair. I did have long hair back when I was in high school. I honestly don't remember if it curled that way. Or this way. And I was haircut picture of them all. Yeah, I know. I should get a haircut one of these days. Just lazy. You've been begging for a haircut. I know. I know you have, Buttercup. I'm just lazy. Curls are nice. Look more put together with the haircut. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be short. Like, I would just get it, like, to here. Like, I would probably just get it, like, you know, around shoulder length. Would I ever grow my beard real long? I don't think so. I don't like how scraggly it gets. Hair raise. Actually, my beard doesn't grow long. What happens is specific hairs start to get long. And I hate how they look. Anyway. Ugh. We talked about this chat in Discord while also chatting in this chat. Chatception. I do already know what books it is. The Barnes and Noble, it shows in here what the books actually are. So I do know what they are already. Nice for certain somebody who's in Discord with us. Probably would be nice. I imagine you would night for you anyway. I imagine you would enjoy it. Sucks to be you guys, I guess, huh? You miss it? Explore the lore, love? Is that the message? The explore the lore, love? Very cute. Ugh. Ugh. See, explore the lore, love. It's just one lore, love is one word. Just the way it was printed, I guess. As hi, what would I say to you? I'd say hi, Jenna. Anyway, ugh. Ugh. God damn it! No wonder it was so heavy. The Olympus by Rachel Smith. Right? Yeah, Rachel Smith. First 3 volumes. I have actually read this before. I read it on Webtoon and thoroughly enjoyed it. So I gave you. It did. Honestly, it did. Like, carrying it home. I should have cabbed home. Like, really, I should have cabbed home. But, like, walking home? Yeah. You know what? I want to check something. I want to check something very, very quickly. Give me a second. How much does this weigh? Yeah, good 10 pounds. All right, so yeah, it's this is almost like 10 pounds. This is like almost 10 pounds. £9. Yeah. So honestly, yeah, listen, it's just to pick up is not that big a deal, but to carry for 15, 20 minutes. Ugh. Show off each cover. Cover to volume 1. Cover to volume 2. Cover to volume 3. Is this the whole series? That's what I thought. Wonder how many volumes it'll be in total. There's more. Oh, yeah. I mean, this collects up to episode 75. Give me a second. Rough note. Yes, I'll show off some of the art in a second. That's right. I expect that like volume like up to volume 3 is probably just like what's been released so far. Right. So these 3 volumes collect up to episode 75. There are 280 episodes total. This covers like what would that be? Like a quarter? A little over a quarter? Yeah, this covers a little bit over a quarter of the series. Like I said, I expect that probably they are like it's gonna take a while for the full series uh, to be released physically. No, actually, hold on. Volume 8. One of the first things on my wish list. Funnily enough, what's weird about the wish list is it's not actually like first added. It's like most recent added. So yeah, it looks like there's at least 8 volumes, which cover up to episode 206. Oh, actually, there's volume 9. Up to 233. It's a lot in Barnes & Noble. Yeah. So yeah, currently 9 volumes have currently been released, which covers up to episode 233, I think it said, of 280. So we got to figure at least 2 more volumes, possibly 3. Anyway, may as well talk a bit about it. Lore Olympus is actually based on Greek mythology, specifically Persephone and Hades. It is sort of a take on the Hades and Persephone relationship. Very cute, very pretty art style. One thing that's very interesting about it is the world of the gods is sort of almost like modern day. It's businesses. Yeah, it's Olympus is a business, and the underworld is like it's it's sort of business stuff. So I also love your knowledge in Greek mythology. What's interesting about like the mortal world is ancient Greek times. The god world is very much inspired by modern day. They even have smartphones. Everyone's got smartphones and everything. So it is really interesting. I'm looking forward. I am also looking forward to reading I just flipped through a few pages there. I'm looking forward to reading through it because on Webtoon, it was sort of like it was originally designed for Webtoon, and with that in mind, it was set up for like a vertical scrolling experience. So I am curious how some of the stuff will have been translated to print. Hey, Elf. So I'm gonna guess. There's probably going to be 3 more volumes. Bring it up to a even 12. Way to pick it up. It's just as well that I did because it was being held at the counter. Like it's too big for the parcel box, so it had to be held at the counter. And they only hold those for so long. Anyway, thank you very much for more packages, Uncle Buck. Of course, I'm also waiting to see when the surprise thing will be sent out. Estimated to ship May 9th. Yeah, dropping a lot of money on me. And yeah, I've got a special little surprise gift for myself. Estimated to ship May 9th. So figure mid to late May that I should get it. I would expect, though. Hey, Jordan. Get what? Thing I got for myself. Now it's time to figure out what you ordered. Yep. Yep, not too long until you find out what it is that I got myself. Okay. It's a surprise. I'm surprised for all of you. I know exactly what it is, but the rest of you, it's going to be a surprise. It's the thing I ordered a few months ago. It's the thing I got myself. I ordered a few months ago. All the books I got again today. What I got today, volumes 1 through 3 of Lore Olympus. So when I saw the Greek mythology, yes, it is inspired by Greek mythology, specifically the story of Hades and Persephone. Though it is a romance rather than, the abduction and forced marriage that it was in the original mythology. This one's a romance, although it's also a lot of drama, political intrigues, scandals. Hey, Becca. Make Friday's ordering in nice next week. Nah, probably not. Scandalous gossip, wild parties, and forbidden love. Witness what the gods do after dark in this stylish and contemporary reimagining of one of mythology's best known stories from creator Rachel Smith. Persephone, young goddess of spring, is new to Olympus. Her mother, Demeter, has raised her in the mortal realm, but after Persephone promises to train as a sacred virgin, she's allowed to live in the fast moving, glamorous world of the gods. When her roommate, Artemis, takes her to a party, her entire life changes. She ends up meeting Hades and feels an immediate spark with the charming yet misunderstood ruler of the underworld. Now, Persephone must navigate the confusing politics and relationships that rule Olympus while also figuring out her own place and her own power. Also has a brand new short story. Neat. You know what? I'll mention the book. Lore Olympus also deals with sexual assault. It is a major element. Happens fairly early, and it's sort of a thing that sort of kind of keeps cropping up throughout the entire story. Like the assault itself happened relatively early on in the first volume, and then the sort of those consequences of it. Hey, Alex. I don't want to say consequences, but those gods or whatever be immoral. Yep. Hey, tourist. Some do be. Some do, in fact, be immoral and immortal. Did I vote yet? No. I will try to vote on Monday. Immoral. I don't know what that means. It's a mushroom. Ah, good to know, I guess. And to be probably sought after cuisine mushroom. Well, the more you know. Man, those commercials really stuck with me. Those the more you know commercials really stuck with me, didn't they? And a brand of sausage, John Morel. Appreciate a mushroom reference. I don't. I don't like mushrooms. Mushrooms are gross. Did John's wife make that company because he sounds like a sausage? Yeah, I plugged my phone in. Regular phallic in my phone. Cheers, super comfy. Hey, Grumpy Vet. Yeah, it's not bad. Less comfy than it used to be. I've worn it down. I probably should replace it pretty soon, if I'm honest. The seat is hey J Dot. It's raining in Texas. Nice, nice. Exactly. Texas always needs the rain. I was in New England last week, the week before. Oh. Dang it. I was trying to remember the name, trying to remember a song. Has one like, nobody likes the rain when it rains all the time. They only like the rain when the flowers are dying. I don't even know what a tamale is. I've never had a tamale. Doesn't seem like the kind of thing that I would like, though. Given how picky I am. Yeah, as I recall, it's a wrap, but they use like corn. Yeah, corn husk. That's right. I was trying to think of like the word for it. Yeah, it is just a wrap, and instead of like a you know tortilla or anything like that. They use like corn husk. So hungry and haven't had tamales for a while. Right. I mean, that's basically what it is, right? They take corn husks, put the ingredients in, wrap it up. Isn't that basically what a tamale is? Hi, Jenna. Canada's not really known for great Mexican food like the States. True. That tamales are just tortillas. Yeah, wrapping. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. It's a wrap. Stuffed poblanos. 4. Use a knife and fork. Doesn't mean it's not still a wrap. Also, do you use a knife? Like, can't you just eat it? Yeah, I suppose. I feel like you probably could just eat it like without knife and fork. Just same way you would eat burrito. Depends how hot it is, but they are moist. It's baked, it's hot. Hey, Habibi. They look like spring rolls. You know what? Is a tamale a wrap? Yeah, I suppose it does say that. All right, I suppose you don't actually eat the wrap for it. Yeah, like looking at it, like it says like, you don't eat the corn husk. So I suppose it's not really a wrap in that instance. If you're not eating the thing it's wrapped in, then I guess it's not really a wrap. Fine. Better cornmeal casing. Open up. Fuck off. Elf. Does that nightmare Scapegoat? Hi, Scapegoat. Anyways. Yeah, I'm tired today. Going out for supper with my family on Sunday. You didn't do anything to me? I'm gonna have like 10 pounds of books around for for like 15 minutes. Haven't had dinner yet today, J. Dot. And yes, I did pick up my mom's birthday present. Because yeah, it's I won't say the exact date, but my mom's birthday is right around this time of the month. So since my brother works during the week, he has weekends off. So Sunday we're going out for dinner. What do you get her? I got chocolates. I got her chocolates. Your mom have period every time you get period? I have birthday every time you get period? What? What? And what? I got her some chocolates from Laura Secord. She loves the Laura Secord chocolates, so I said happy birthday. I'll pass along the message. The card? Card. Birthday cards are such a scam. It's like 10 fucking dollars for a card. Hey, Nova. Please tell your mom to wash your sheets for Mother's Day. Yeah, I mean, like, it's, yeah. Your mom is worth more than $10. Sure, but the cards are not. Fuck birthday cards. Make one. Pass. You keep all of yours. Yeah, I haven't done birthday cards, Christmas cards, Mother's Day cards. I haven't done any of those in forever. They're just so not worth it. They're a scam. Scam, I say. You're an entire scam. Tell me, Ponzi buddy. Hallmark is a scam, yeah. Fuck Hallmark. Ugh. It's playing Bonsai Buddy. Now people thought it was a virus. I never heard of that. I never heard of Bonzi Buddy. You're sad that I never heard of Bonzi Buddy? Same thing, but as anime characters, and they moved around the desktop. My dad was like, "What the fuck is this?" So what is Bonzi Buddy? It's like a desktop thing. It's like is it just like a screensaver type thing? Spoke to you though, like Clippy, I think. Anyone remember screensavers? Man, that's a while back. I love the laser screensaver. good old screensavers. Bring back screensavers. Modern displays not get burned. They shouldn't. A modern display should not get burned images. Which is why screensavers are not a thing anymore. There's just no point to them anymore. Me. But yeah. Maybe screensavers should be brought back. They're fun. We're talking about, I'm talking about screensavers. As always, I have no idea what the hell people are talking about in chat. Trees, for some reason. Bonsai. Bonsai, yeah. Bonsai seems like too much responsibility to me. Too much pressure. I can't handle that kind of pressure. That's why you watch The Fear of the Asian. What? The Fear of the Asians? What? No idea what the hell you're talking about there. Anime, communism. I mean, there are some anime that I like. So Discipline looks good to you. What did I say? Discipline looks good to me. Indeed, I don't. I absolutely don't have any discipline. You're thanking my mom. Nah, even that, it's only because she tells me to. Like, is it disciplining when they're demanding it? When she's demanding it? I don't know. And then I'm not hitting her as hard as she wants, and she starts yelling at me, and I start crying, and it ruins the whole thing. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Rara. Jimmy Seville. I mean, I've heard of him, and like that he was horrible and got away with being horrible for a long time because he was connected. Not even connected, really, because he was famous. What did Harvey Weinstein do? Rape. Dennis. You mean Chuck? Prince Charles? Yeah. He's monarch. He's a monarch. He's part of the monarchy. I don't give a shit about him. It was shitty of him to cheat, and fuck the monarchy. Prince Charles was friends with Jimmy. Not a surprise. Killed Diana. Well, I don't think he killed Princess Diana. No, I don't think Charles had anything to do with that. That was just an abhorrent celebrity gossip culture. And nothing has been learned since then. Nothing has ever been learned from like any like yeah. I do hate celebrity gossip culture, and like, it's toxic. Had a friend that fell out of canoe and almost drowned. People really just recorded. Yeah, it happens. Planes are flying low today, and it freaks me out. I'm sure none of them will hit you. Now, I'm gonna go get more water. Back in a minute. All right. I'm back. So a Snapchat video, and it's a dude walking by a student who was shot, and she's bleeding, and he's recording her. Yeah. Where do you get your water from? Tap? I get it from a tap? Highly unsanitary. You say so. Neck is sore. Cecil Pearson Jr. is dead. Who's that? I don't actually know who that is. Shitty hillbilly? Ah. All right then. So no one I need to care about. Good to know. So no one I need to care about. Good to know. Like him much? Nah. Honestly, I might go lie down for a few minutes after my stream. Might take a couple Advil and lay down for a bit. Often to take Advil? Not very often. I subscribe? Nah. Nah, I don't like to like and subscribe. Books gave you a quick in your neck. Not the books. The honestly, like overheat. It's very nice breeze today. Like really nice breeze, but even so, um, I'm very much out of shape. And even if the box is only 10 pounds, I'm out of shape enough that carrying 10 pounds for 15, 20 minutes is really hard for me. So by the time I got back, I was like really sweaty. Had to sit here with like turn on the fan for a good few minutes. Just sit here with the fan on me, trying to blow the sweat off. I don't like sweating. I don't find sweating to be pleasant. Also, I got less sleep than I would have liked. Didn't get as much sweat as I didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked. Sound like your bestie? What if you break a good sweat? Does that not feel good? No such thing as a good sweat as far as I'm concerned. No good sweats, only bad sweats. So if you're fucking checking off and your sheets are wet, that's not good. Cold shower? I don't take cold showers. Meat sweats. Oof. Yeah, that's actually unpleasant. Wish I had an ice bath for when I do sweat. Don't know if you're supposed to do that. I don't care. If you're in a cold climate, you sweat and probably have high cholesterol. I mean, I probably do have high cholesterol. As far as the climate goes, I mean, I don't know how, like, it's not like 16 degrees today. Just like, so I think somewhere in the 60s Fahrenheit. Which, I mean, I suppose depending on where you live, 60s Fahrenheit would be very cold or would be pretty chilly. But up here, I mean, it's not hot. 16 degrees, it's not, it's genuinely not bad. But there's more the exercise element of it. The whole being physically active shit. I did wear my leather jacket, and that obviously that ups the temperature a little bit as well. But like I said, there's also like a super nice breeze. Genuinely just a really good breeze. Fur-lined one for winter. Yeah. You know what's wild? Temperature today? Not too hot, not too cold. All I really needed was a light jacket. Sweater jacket, my hoodie. That lady was completely right. April 25th. Great fucking date. April 25th is a great date. It's my favorite date. Yeah. The lady nailed it. She absolutely nailed it. Kudos to her. Miss Congeniality, was it? It was Miss Congeniality, right? There was a bit, I think it was in Miss Congeniality, where there was like a beauty pageant thing going on, and guy asked one of the contestants, uh, "What is your perfect date?" So, yeah, what is your perfect date? And she's like, that's a tough one. I think I'd have to say April 25th because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Shatner asked that question. Yeah, but I don't like William Shatner as a person, so I sort of ignored that it was him. See if I can find the. Yeah, I don't think I can find the. He's. Yes, he is. I like. He's just an asshole.
It's a tough one. I'd have to say April 25th because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
Share that meme every year. Oh, absolutely. People like. That's where I found it. Was social media. I've never watched that movie, so only reason I know about it is social media. Fully Charged King. Yeah, I sort of have to keep it on the charger, like because I can't charge it using like the wall charger. I just sort of keep it plugged into my phone now, or keep it plugged into my computer to charge it. I am thinking once I get a job, I will probably replace this phone. Like once I find a new job, I'll probably get a new phone. Don't filter. I don't know. It doesn't work. Whenever I've got it, whenever whenever I've got my phone plugged into the wall charger, it's just it doesn't work. I don't know why. I've had the phone for 8 years, so realistically, it probably is about time for me to replace it. It honestly, genuinely still works. Did it turn on your outlets? No, no, nothing like that. Honestly, I hate to replace it because then I have to set everything back up again. Quarter box biffed it. Could be. I tried looking at a different outlet, so it's not the outlet. I don't think because I've got like my power cord or power bar. I've got power bar beside me here. Damning stuff temporarily. And it's not just that. It's like it's transferring music over, transferring certain images over. Any browser tabs that I want to keep open. Butts and cords go bad. I did not long ago. This is new. Like I got this just a couple months ago. A few months ago. A couple months ago? Not long ago. I got this not long ago. Dump everything on PC, never sorted or look at it again. And yeah, I did get the new charger. I did get a new charger not long ago because the one I had was starting to look frayed. The charger I had, it was looking like it was about to rip apart. Test on the reliability for had front for 8 years. Yeah, I mean, I don't really do that much. Then I'm like, I've got got a heavy case and a screen protector. So like, it's I've got it protected. Don't have an outer case. Don't have another case. Yeah, so I mean, it's just it's not like I'm abusing it. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. I just don't drop a stupid phone. I mean, I occasionally still drop it. Like I occasionally drop it. Hell, occasionally I get annoyed and throw it. Drop my phone off my bed at least monthly. But the shell I've got around it it's a hard shell, and that keeps it very safe. It just Dropped mine on the pavement. Don't think I've ever dropped mine on pavement. Worst it is, break my screen protector. Yeah. Wood platform tile. Yeah. But yeah, I suspect that. Yeah, I am thinking that once I get another job, probably be a good idea to replace my phone. Ceramics. I'll probably just buy it. I'll probably just buy a new phone outright rather than going like with a contract. Not that I have like any intention of changing carriers anytime soon. So like being locked into contracts, it's not really a big, realistically not actually going to be a problem. But even so, I'll probably just like hit up the mall. I think there's like a mobile phone shop at the mall that I'll probably just end up hitting up. I don't think I've ever dropped my phone out of my hand. Knocked it from end table to the carpet and floor. Slides across and sucks. Just put those old records on the shelf. I seem to listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old timey rock and roll. I kind of dislike it. That song bugs me, actually. Because, like, that is like the oldest complaint about music. I feel like the first person who ever made music complained about the second person who ever made music not being the same, not being as good. You know, like, like I feel like that's sort of like I'm not exaggerating. You can go back centuries. You can go back literal centuries and find people complaining about then new music not being as good as older music. I think it's groovy sounding and very old sounding. Yeah, I mean, like it's a it's a very catchy song, but I hate the attitude. Like, today's music ain't cars and yourself. Shut the fuck up, you old bitch. Shut the fuck up, you old asshole, you old prick. It's like, you know what, dude? You know what your parents said about the music that you loved? They said the exact same shit. That the music that you love wasn't as good as the music that they grew up on. Shut the fuck up, dude. And by the way, your parents? Oh, they hated the music that your parents listened to. Every single goddamn generation, it's the same fucking thing. Every fucking generation does the same goddamn thing. This is how I defend Jojo Siwa. Yeah, it's like I listen to what my parents listen to, put it ends there. But like, if you ask me if I'd rather listen to Garbage or Chapel Rowan, I'll choose Garbage. It's the style of music that I enjoy. If you ask me who I think is better between Garbage or Chapel Rowan, I don't know. They're both good in their own ways. Rowan may not be the style that I particularly enjoy, but I mean, clearly she's exceptionally talented. Hey, old meat. Do you think you could fly an airplane if forced to take control of it? Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and guess no. So, how do they know where to go? Lots and lots and lots of training and instrumentation. They've got a lot of training and a lot of instrumentation. Like hold the steering wheel. Yeah, we'll probably not make it. Yeah, I don't know if I'd even be able to hold the steering wheel. I feel like just holding the steering wheel is probably tougher than it sounds. Vanna isn't grounded. I'd like to think a cabin of people could know enough to replace two pilots, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, absolutely not. if a plane has like 60 passengers, there's going to be like 5 guys who think they know how to figure it out. Can't we just have transports like in Star Trek? I know, right? Do they require doctors to be on a flight? Why not if not? I don't think doctors are required on flights. I would expect like flight attendants are probably trained in basic first aid. I would expect. Um, More serious emergencies, maybe there's a hopefully there's if a serious medical emergency comes up, then hey, hopefully there's a doctor on board. If not, well, guess you're screwed. Oh, yes, flights now have plainclothes air marshals. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, your power went out. Always sucks. Employees of CPR training. Yeah, like I said, basic first aid. Imagine if you're stuck in one of those cruise ships that was under quarantine. Yeah, that would be horrible. But cruise ships are disgusting. Floating bacteria many factories. Cruise ships pollute our sea friends. Yep. Yeah, cruise ships suck. Yosh. If I want to freeze cruise while I go, fuck no. Fuck no. Like I said, they're floating bacteria factories. They're disgusting. They're so gross. I want to take a cruise once to see Alaska. Floating shopping malls of gluttony and drunk people. And poop. Lots of viruses. Drunk people and every virus and disease that they have. Watch that new TV show about doctors on a cruise ship. Every episode has sexy illnesses somehow. I don't know how they're sexy illnesses, but all people love me. That's why I want to cruise. I see. You want to go cruising. Fair enough, Vanna. Fair enough. You Dick Cruz, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Are you reading lately? Very slowly making my way through this. Only able to read a little bit a night. Because it is nonfiction, it is kind of dry. That's 600 pages. So I'm only able to read like 10 pages a night or day. Book light? No. No, I mean, I'm usually just reading here. So I've got like my light. Carefully, you may end up giving up eating, guys. Well, that's not going to happen. It's not going to convert me to Buddhism or something like that. It's about history, not. Guys are so cute. I don't really find them all that cute. Yeah, it's a history book, not a religious one. Not a religious one. So, yeah. Currently on page 87 of 600. I've also watched the first 2 episodes of Sailor Moon season 2. Whee! Watch video today on medieval sleeping. Cannot memorize how to spell medieval, so I have to guess until my autocorrect does it every time. I mean, there's a couple different ways of spelling it. IE or I think IAE is also sometimes used. Or AE. Medieval. Yeah, it's not like that. A black cat like Luna. Oh, my life is approved. Black cats may actually be magical or demonic. I before E, except after C, and except for these hundreds of other exceptions. I before E, like, that is the most fucked up rule. Because there's so many exceptions. English, yeah. English is not a language. English is like 6 languages in a trench coat. Yeah, grab some Latin, grab some Greek, throw in a little bit of French. And I think it's strange we vibrate thick meat slabs in our throat to make sounds, and that's called talking. Never thought about it. Imagine a pigeon language. Yeah, we just like grab like from all like every other language, and it's like, so our language does not make sense. English does not make sense. What if we talked physically, like with our feet? I used to stare at myself tongue out in the mirror. I've thought about it a lot. The human body is insane. Yep. We're babies in the world compared to other countries. Ms. Frizzle is taking the class on a field trip inside your body. No, get out of my body. I don't want children in my body. Stay away from my body, children. Go away. Now your palate has 5 flavors of taste buds. I think I might have known that part. Kirby absorbed me for my power, but just absorbed my crippling depression. Yeah. Poor Kirby. New Mario Kart incoming. Kirby's cute. Kirby's so cute, and it's funny because he was just a placeholder design. Like Kirby's design is just a placeholder. And then people developers work, and I was like, you know what? This is too cute to change. Like, they're gonna be like, okay, we'll just throw this in, and we'll come up with an actual design later. And then, like, as they were working on the game, like, you know what? This design's adorable. We have to keep it. Let's order pizza night. Pass. Moo Moo Meadows playable cow is fan service. Are you playing Oblivion like the rest of the half of the planet? Good night, Uncle Buck. I mean, it's not my type of game anyway. I'm not really keen on that kind of super open world game. Character create alone is a good way to waste 3 hours, which is part of the problem. It's too much. There's just sort of too many options. There's just too much to do. And then like figuring out character never looks good in the game anyway. Yeah. And then figuring out like how to, what sort of play style you want to use. Like how you want to play, what, I don't know. It's too much for me. Also, release another one. Yeah, they did a whole big remaster remake of Elder Scrolls Oblivion. because that's just what Bethesda does now. It's just, hey, let's just do another release of an Elder Scrolls game. I was obsessed with. Obsessed with that one. Had no gamers a nostalgia binging and weary retreat. It's the world turns dashes around them. Kinda, yeah. I wonder if part of that as well might be like every fucking game now has to be live service. We need live service. We need multiplayer. We need microtransactions. We need a way to keep making money after the people buy the game. Like it's so much like every game these days has to do that. So they go back to the old games from before that was not just the norm, but like these days, like the standard. You like it? I feel like I did try it back in the day. I believe Oblivion was the one that I did briefly try, and yeah, I couldn't get into it. Like I said, it was basically too open. Like it was too much for me. In some linear direction, yeah. I mean, it's fine to give players a little bit of option to want the vampire route for a while. You know, hey, figure out how you want to go about completing these tasks. But I like having goals and tasks to accomplish. Do the ends justify the means? In general, no. Definitely plenty of goals used. Like I said, I don't know. Part of it as well was just like the number of ways you could play. I think even everything is a cutscene. Like, oh my god, just enter the battle. Yeah, that is definitely a problem with a lot of games. Yeah, I think another problem I had with Oblivion is like the gameplay is kind of too long. Water, old meat. I'm drinking water. The gameplay is sort of too open. Yeah, you're gonna run have a sword, you're gonna use bows, you're gonna use magic, you're gonna use this, you're gonna do that. It's I don't know. I like my silly little turn-based RPGs. That's my thing. I like turn-based RPGs. Because I'm stupid. Stream Chrono Trigger. Would be fun. Don't think I'll do that one. I am kind of tempted to stream the Sailor Moon RPG. Yeah, would be fun. Don't think I'll. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Mina. Yeah, that's me. Sailor Moon RPG. Yeah, for the Sailor Moon, Another Story. It was released for the Super Nintendo back in the 90s. So it's an old game. I feel like they should do another one. Another Sailor Moon RPG would be fun. You know, with modern voice acting and everything. That'd be cool. A modern day Sailor Moon RPG with voice acting and all that. Like what I'm seeing, but it's kind of ugly. I mean, it's Super Nintendo, so it's limited. Make it. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, there is a part of me that's thinking that, like, after I do, as I recall, I believe that one came out after season 3 of the anime. So there's a part of me that's kind of tempted after I finish watching season 3 of the anime. Yeah, between the third and fourth seasons of the anime. So yeah. Anime you were embarrassed to admit to enjoying? Don't think so. Nothing comes to mind. Anyway, I'm gonna get going for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. So, good night, everybody.